In the middle of the tranquil willow marsh, a glistening green pond lay hidden among the weeping willows, reeds, and lily pads. It was home to turtles, dragonflies, snails, and frogs. Many frogs. They croaked, they leapt, they swam, but they never sang. Singing in Willow Marsh was considered strange. "Croaking is enough," said Elder Ribbit sternly. "That's the way it's always been." But not every frog agreed. One small frog, barely the size of a buttercup, dreamed of something more. His name was Finley. Finley was different. He didn't have the longest leap or the loudest croak. He wasn't the strongest swimmer. But every night, when the marsh quieted and the moonlight painted the water silver, Finley would sneak away to a rock at the far edge of the pond. There, where no one could hear him, he would sing. Not just croak, sing. Gentle tunes, soaring melodies, words and hums inspired by the stars and the wind. His songs made the reeds sway and the fish leap, but he kept them secret. Because in Willow Marsh, singing wasn't allowed, and being different could get you laughed at. Every year, frogs from nearby ponds came to Willow Marsh for the Grand Leap Festivala contest of jumping, swimming, and deep croaking. Finley didn't care for competitions, but he loved the gathering. This year, the festival was grander than ever, but Finley noticed something troubling. No one was smiling, no frog danced, no joy floated in the air. "Why is everyone so stiff?" Finley asked. "We must impress the visiting frogs," Elder Ribbit said. "No nonsense, no singing, just proud, proper croaking." Finley shrank back, but deep in his chest, his song bubbled louder. That night, Finley sat on his secret rock, watching the stars, and softly sang. A small moth fluttered near. "I've never heard anything so beautiful," she whispered. Finley jumped. "You heard that?" The moth nodded. "You have a gift. Why hide it?" "They'll laugh," Finley croaked. "Or worse." The moth landed gently on his shoulder. "Then sing louder. Let the laughter turn to listening." Before flying away, she added, "Even the moon listens to brave songs." The next day, as the Grand Leap Games went on, a proud frog from another marsh boomed. "Is this all Willow Marsh has? Where's the fun? Where's the spirit?" Elder Ribbit growled. "We are proper frogs. We don't sing or dance." A hush fell. And then Finley hopped forward. His legs wobbled, his throat felt dry, but the moth's words echoed in his mind. Let the laughter turn to listening. He took a breath and sang. At first, there were gasps, then chuckles, then silence. Finley's song rose soft and shy, then bold and beautiful. He sang of lily pads and fireflies, of starlight and rippling water. He sang of dreams, and the frogs listened. The dragonflies paused in flight. The turtles peeked from their shells. Even Elder Ribbit blinked slowly. When Finley finished, the pond stayed quiet. Until a baby frog clapped his tiny hands. Then another. Then the whole marsh erupted in applause croaks, splashes, and stomps of joy. From that day on, things changed in Willow Marsh. Frogs still leapt and croaked, but now, some danced. Some wrote poems in the mud. Others created tunes using reed flutes. And every evening, Finley sang on his rock no longer in secret. He was still the smallest frog, but his voice, it filled the forest. 1 year later, the Grand Leap Festival returned. But this time, it wasn't just about jumping. It ended with the first ever festival of song. Frogs from every pond sang, clapped, and cheered. Finley, crowned the first frog laureate of Willow Marsh, closed the night with a song titled, Even the Small Can Shine. Elder Ribbit, now smiling more often, whispered to Finley, You reminded us that being different is how beauty is born. Finley's songs traveled beyond the marsh, carried by birds and wind. Young frogs grew up knowing that voice matters. That courage isn't the size of your body, but the bravery to be yourself. And sometimes, when the moonlight dances on still water, frogs sing. Not just croak, sing. Because one little frog once dared to lift his voice. and change the world. Moral of the story: never hide what makes you different. Your voice matters 7 if it shakes. When you dare to be yourself, others find the courage to do the same. Even the smallest frog can start a symphony.